What's going on, people? It is Irish Connor HTE here, you can call me Irish, and today you're going to be watching some Battlefield 4 CTE footage. So, first up, we have a game of Conquest on Zavod 311, and then after that is another game of Conquest on Langhang Dam, I believe. So, I don't even think it's the greatest footage, but it's long enough for this short topic that I want to talk about, and it's not the worst in the world, so hope you enjoyed. But yeah, so I put out a few tweets there, like literally a couple of minutes ago, and just all of a sudden in the last couple of days, and then it culminated in these tweets, I've been having this like nostalgia fields trip, like hardcore, to basically go back to the days when I was like 13, 14, 15, and playing, well, maybe probably a little bit older than that, but back when I had a PS3. So as you guys probably know, that before I switched to PC, I was playing on an Xbox 360, and I played on an extra Xbox 360 for about 4 years. So before that, I had a PS3 for about 2 or 3 years. But yeah, man, the memories basically of playing COD 4 for hours at night, being like late for school the next day, sitting in school like waiting for the day to be over so I could go home and play some more COD 4. That doesn't happen anymore. Like, there's not a single game, no matter how much I love it, I don't get that feeling for games anymore. I think it's become too like clinical, too oversaturated. There's too many options. It's like, and also just having done it for so many years now, having been in like playing games for so many years, so many different types of games, the whole like not enjoyment, because I do enjoy games obviously, but like the whole excitement and desire and drive to play games now, like I've like, and it's gotten so much easier to get them or whatever. Like games used to be this thing where it was like, hey, let's get 1 or 2 games a year at Christmas and your birthday. Now it's like I'm staring at like fucking 40 games in my Steam library. Like, and that's like low. That's low for Steam libraries. But like, yeah, so I was getting this like big nostalgia trip of like, wouldn't it be amazing to just like for one night go back in time to those nights, to one of those nights where you were just sitting down playing some COD 4 on your PS3 and just like spending hours after hours after hours just non-stop, round after round after round, playing like, for me in particular, it's COD 4. Because I've got so many good memories of that game, of not just playing it alone those nights, they were good as well, but like playing it with friends at parties, at like just calling over to my buddy's house and just being like, hey, what's up, is your homework done? Yeah, cool, let's play some COD. That kind of thing. And like those memories for me are COD 4, and it was just such a, again, it's a nostalgic kind of sappy feeling or whatever that I get when I think about it, because it's like that, like as I said, it doesn't happen anymore, and it's like, yeah, I could play it nowadays. I could play COD 4 nowadays. I could play it on PC and I could be really good at it and take it really seriously and focus and try and get my aim on point and kill as many people as possible. But damn, I just want to be sitting on the couch with a cup of tea and a sandwich and, and like just fucking shooting at people using the controller and being bad and then being good and then being bad and then being good, like depending on who was in the lobby. Those kind of things. Yeah, like it's not really the same. Like, and also the problem with the problem with it not being the same is that if I was trying to play it on console, it's hacked to pieces, and Infinity Ward, what's left of them, doesn't really exist anymore. Like the original ones, they don't have anything to do with COD 4 anymore, I don't believe. And on the PC, it's like, I'm sure you can get like a COD 4, what was the server, or what was the player count, 12 players? I'm sure you could get that kind of count as well, but anytime I try to look at it, look for games, it's always like 64-man servers, like 32-man servers. Like, no, not in Call of Duty. In Battlefield, obviously, you want that. That's preferred. But, no, not for the Call of Duty maps. I've tried it, I've played it, it's not good. And as I said, it's just too clinical. I'm, like, sitting up, I'm staring really intently at the screen. It's not the same kind of enjoyment. But I had a question. So then, what was... so when I put these tweets out, I got a reply from Max Test Drive? Test Drive 426, Max something or other. Yeah, Max Test / Test Drive, whatever. Yeah, so he responded and said for him it would probably be World at War or Black Ops. So that led me to think, what would you guys what would that memory be for you? Like, these are very vivid, and actually him mentioning World at War reminded me of like these very awesome nights when I like first experienced kind of social gaming, but not in the same room like as it was tending towards, like as it is nowadays. You sit and you get on Skype or you talk to people over Xbox Live or whatever like that. Like back then that didn't really happen. I gamed with my friends in the same room. And then when World at War came around, I would start playing with my uncle and a load of his friends. And then, like, my uncle would have been like 25 at the time, and I would be like, as I said, 14 or 15, and like all his friends would have been older. But like, it was a cool thing to like get home from school, wait for my uncle to get off work, and then a couple of hours then in the evening we'd get together. Me and him, the lads, would all get together and play some World at War or whatever. It was just really good memories, basically, is what I'm getting at, as you can tell. Like, but yeah, so when Overdrive sent me that, I was like, oh, I should ask the guys. So what if, like, leave in the descriptions, because I would get, like, surely, I'm sure you will remind me probably of, like, the first time you built a house in Minecraft, or the first time you, like, spent your night in Minecraft or whatever. Like, those kind of things, or if it's, like, you're really old school, it's like Wolfenstein or something like that. But I would be interested to know the kind of scope and variety of, like, games and experiences and, like, stories behind what gives you guys those kind of memories. Because as I explained mine, they're very particular. It's a very particular set of elements or kind of parts that have come together, like that came together at the time to make those such good times and such good memories to look back on. So if you have any of those, definitely leave them down in the description, even if they're big long stories of why it was special or what game or what exact part of the game or whatever it was. If you sorry, if you have a memory that makes you feel that kind of way, I'll be so stoked to hear about it, because that's it's just, I really have a hankering to play COD, and it makes me sad to know that it's not, I couldn't do it in the same way, like be like for the reasons I explained, be it for like not being able to play it on the console because it's hacked, not being able to play it on PC because the servers are never like exactly what I'm looking for, and like the whole using the PC thing. It's one of the weird things where I'd actually rather use a controller than a keyboard, or than a keyboard and mouse. But yeah, definitely leave them down there. I was just, yeah, this was just completely off the top of the head, so sorry if I rambled and repeated myself. But if you enjoyed it, please do leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new here. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.